I'm fancy. I'm bougie. Give me some of that charcuterie.
Well, there you go. I guess we got your intro for this episode, huh? People are going to not have any idea what that means, but that's the intro. All right.
Hi, this is Zap, and welcome to the Reset and Zap podcast.
I just need a reset. No, it's not enough to press pause. I think I need a reset. I need a reset. Reset.
Welcome to welcome to the Reset Zap podcast. I'm your host, Zap, and with me is my co-host.
Hey, everybody, what's up? It's your boy TeeJay.
I wish y'all would see what's going on here. But you can't, so you gotta listen to it. Thank you! Because it's all about resetting and being in the right mindset for a brand new week. We talk about everything, baby. We talk about gaming, work-life balance, what it's like to raise kids nowadays, marriage,
A little bit of that.
relationship advice. I don't know. I'm just throw it out there into existence. We might be your therapist in the future. I don't know.
And today we're going to talk about something special.
Today we talking about part 2. So listen up, y'all. If you've been following us closely, now in season 4, we have a short mini series. It's called Get to Know Your Host and Your Co-Host. Part 1, Part 2. My good old co-host here, TeeJay the Gamer, decided to come up with the idea for these episodes. And we're doing it in a interview format where we ask each other questions that we've never asked before.
Yeah.
And it's really fun because it gives you a little bit more of our own background. You know, it gives you a little bit more background of who we are as individuals and why we do what we do here. So I encourage you guys to leave reviews.
Yeah.
Leave your feedback as you listen to each and every one of these episodes, because we truly take that into heart when it comes to tweaking the podcast and just overall the show.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Thank you. So if you enjoyed part 1 with me, then get ready for part 2 with TeeJay.
Me.
Right. Yeah, because it's all about you.
Me. Yes, me.
All right. I know you don't have no clue.
None.
So I wrote down a couple of them, but some other ones I'm going to ask as I go because I'm trying to see where you're going to go with it first
Okay.
to see if it even fits in.
I'm very interested to see what you're going to ask.
All right. So how deep you want to go? 9 feet deep or
Let's start from the top and work our way down.
Okay. All right.
We ain't got to go straight into the deep stuff.
All right. So this is something I've been meaning to ask you, and I feel very uncomfortable in asking you, but I need to ask you.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you.
Let's do it.
How did you picture a creator life to be before and after meeting me? Did it reveal or taint your own experience with what it was like?
This is interesting. In a weird way, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I'm going to be honest, but in a way, you kind of ruined content creation for me.
Yo, stop. All right. I've been meeting
Background. All right, so I'm going to go into it.
Give a little bit more context.
Background is when I started doing YouTube, I literally had no clue about anything. I didn't know about video editing, making thumbnails. All I wanted to do was make music and put it out on the internet, and YouTube just seemed like a good space to do that. So I just was flying by the hair of my seat. I was just making stuff up, figuring it out as I went along. And over time, I developed some skills. You know, I learned how to video edit. I learned how to mix. I learned how to do somewhat of thumbnails. Didn't know all the proper protocols and everything, but I at least was able to get something where you could watch a video on my channel, you know?
Yeah, you did something that was doable.
Yeah, it was
More than what other people know.
And honestly, I was pretty impressed with what I was able to pull off with no previous knowledge.
Gotcha.
But then as me and you became friends, you started teaching me all of the like proper protocols for stuff, like how a thumbnail is formatted to like grab attention, and how long an intro should be, and how this and that should be. And that really, really helped me out quite a lot in my early career. Like, and I definitely saw an increase in viewership and subscribers due to that. But still not knowing the full breadth of everything that goes with it. Just still like learning the process and growing and growing.
Yeah, the how to basically.
Then when we met, like actually met for the first time, and I got to see the behind the scenes of everything, it kind of started to change my view of how I felt about a lot of things. A perfect example. One of the things I had never done before I had got with you was go to a con.
Yeah.
I had never been to a gaming con, and I always saw the videos of people going to cons, and just it looked so beautiful and magical. It was like, oh man, I would love to go to a gaming con. And I will admit, the first couple of ones we went to, I had a blast.
Gotcha.
It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. It was really cool seeing like what I was seeing in the videos and being like, I was there.
Yeah.
But then after a while, I started realizing they were kind of all the same. It's like a lot of the cons are kind of just, once you've been to one, you've kind of been to them all.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Because it's not really what I thought a gaming con would be.
I see.
And I've been to several at this point. Like, so I'm not even basing off of just one. I'm basing off of, we had a year run where we went to like every con that was here.
I basically tracked you to each and every one.
And the one thing I really noticed, and maybe like I said, maybe because I'm different, and maybe if I was a different kind of gamer, I would feel about it differently. But it seemed like it was more geared towards collectors.
Yeah.
Because honestly, there were more people just there selling games than there was people playing games. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't go to a con and like play video games.
Yeah.
Like, you go to a con to like meet people that were in video games and like buy video games and like buy video game merchandise, and you may hear some people doing music with video game themes, but nobody really plays video games.
Yeah. Ironically.
And like when it comes to me in gaming, like that's what I'm all about. I'm about playing video games. Like I like to game. Like, I'm not a collector. I'm not a retro gamer. I'm not a
reseller.
Not a reseller.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just a dude. I like to play video games.
Yeah.
And you don't really do that at cons.
Yeah, I remember when you brought that up, because I'm so used to it. But when you said it, you're like, so where are the games? Where's the TVs? Like, where we play?
Where the games at?
And I'm like, that's not
the
what
only
we
one
do
I
here.
can say that even had something close to that was, I forgot which one it was. I know we went to one in Austin, and they all got the same name, so it's hard to remember. This Retro Palooza, Gaming Palooza, Palooza Retro Gaming, Playman Palooza, Retro Palooza Gaming.
I had a classic Game Fest.
That might have been that one. They had like an arcade section where you could go like play arcade games.
Oh,
and stuff.
that was fun.
Like, that was cool.
Yeah.
But as far as most of the other cons I went to, there's maybe like a small section of people like paying like a fighting game or something. There'd be like a fighting game tournament.
Mainly because there's like a tournament happening or
but
something
there's
like
not.
that.
You don't like. There ain't nobody playing video games.
Yeah.
So I was just like, and like I said, maybe if I was a collector or a retro gamer, then I would be more interested. Because you can go get retro games there, and if you were looking for very specific rare things, then that is the place to go for that. But like, only thing I would look for is like Zelda stuff. Y'all got any Zelda stuff?
Yeah.
Like, y'all got any cool Zelda stuff? After I got my cool Zelda thing, I could leave.
Yeah, which is what we ended up doing.
Yeah, like when I got my NES copy of Zelda.
Was that same year when I met Margaret?
Yeah.
That I took my picture with.
Yeah,
her.
we took the picture with Margaret, and
that's all I went for.
And that was pretty much it. Like that was we did that. I think we might have bought like one game,
maybe.
And then
3DS game probably.
Yeah, you probably found like a 3DS game or something.
Yeah.
I probably found like a Zelda poster or something.
And then we just went
or a gaming magazine or something, and then that was it.
Yeah.
So like it was exciting at first because it was new, But then after I'm going to quiet a few, it was just like, it wasn't really what I thought it would have been. You know, like, it's cool seeing people in costume and da. But at the end of the day, I want to play video games.
Yeah.
So that's just an example.
Gotcha.
And just like I said, seeing behind the scenes, meeting some of these YouTubers
Yeah.
in person, because I got to meet a lot of like big time YouTubers. Like, I met some people. I was like, oh man, I used to like watch you, bro. Like, I used to really like watch you.
Yeah.
And when you meet them, it's just like, oh, it's just a dude. Like, all the mystique and magic of it kind of like disappeared. It's like, oh, it's just a dude. It's just a girl. It's just the guy. It's just a person. And then it's like, oh, okay. Well, that part of it, all right. And then I get into more streaming on a regular basis with you, because we did it like during that first year. We did a lot of streaming.
We did a lot.
And I was just like, kind of getting burned out from it. And then that's when I kind of stopped streaming a lot. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stream whenever I actually have something to like stream about. And just over time, I started like seeing what really goes into like being the best of the best.
Yeah.
To like being, because I would say originally my goal was to be a top dog. Like, I wanted to be like the best YouTuber of all time and just take over the game.
Yeah.
And then when I see what it actually takes to do that, and how much time, effort, and things you have to give up on and sacrifice, like sacrificing time with my family, sacrificing time with my friends, sacrificing my own well-being sometimes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But if you want to be the best, that ain't an option. You have to do it, whether you want to or not.
Facts.
Because I've seen you do.
Yeah.
I've seen you get on stream sometimes, and 2 minutes before that stream, you was cussing it out. Like, I don't want to do this shit. Blah, blah, beepity beep beep beepity beep beep. And then you turn the camera on. Hey everybody, it's ZapCristal. Hey, I'm Chris. Have a great time on the stream. Woo! And I know I'm like 2 minutes ago, you was half asleep. And I'm just like, and that's when I made a decision that I think really changed my life when it comes to content creation, and it made it what it is for me now. And that's when I decided that this is just a hobby. At the end of the day, this is not my career.
Yeah.
This is not how I make my money. This is not what I want to do for the rest of my life.
No.
This is a hobby. This is a way for me to express my creative self. And once I feel like I've done that, I'm good. But you definitely changed the direction I was heading in. Because I was in the direction where I was like, I'm going to be the best. I'm going to get 1 million subscribers. Yeah, do it. Now I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. If I never break 1,000, I'm happy.
Okay. I was wondering. I was meaning to ask you for the longest.
So it's not necessarily your fault, but it's just you showed me a lot. I got through you because you were much bigger than I am, and you were you. People gonna say I keep tooting your horn, but it's just the truth, okay? You get invited to cons, you Capcom creator, Xbox ambassador. You've done a lot, front page of YouTube. You're a lot bigger than me, and I got to see some stuff that I normally would not have seen with the smaller channel that I have.
Yeah.
So seeing what a bigger channel has to go through, and you're not even like the biggest of the biggest of the biggest, just bigger than me. Just seeing what you had to go through was more than enough to make me be like, I don't think this is what I want.
Yeah.
So I can't even imagine what somebody with 50,000, 100,000, million subscribers got to go through. If what you got to go through is pretty much is crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm good.
Okay. All right. So follow up. I'm going to read it exactly how I wrote it down.
Mm-hmm.
What is the hardest thing you've done that took all of your creativity and energy to not just dump or dismiss?
Interesting. Say it one more time.
Okay, so what is the hardest thing you've done that took all of your creativity and energy to not just dump or dismiss? So let's say you might have been really passionate at first about this project, but somewhere, at some point, you were like, it's going to take all of my creativity and all of my energy to do this project and not just like be like, okay, it was a good idea, but I just don't want to do it. I'm gonna quit.
As cliche as it's gonna sound, masterswordmusic as a whole, the whole entire thing. There was a time when I had stepped away from YouTube. I had lost my passion for it. I just was not interested anymore, and it was just like it just wasn't what I wanted. And during that time, shout out to my boy Thousand Star, he would reach out to me and be like, "Hey man, we miss you. Just want to check up on you, make sure you're doing okay," and blah 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 blah. And one day I decided that I didn't want to have regrets. I didn't want to say that I never tried, that I never really gave it my all. Because on my original channel, even though people were loving what I was doing, I wasn't giving it my all. I didn't promote. I was just doing what I could with what I had and just saying, bump it. Like, that's all right. This is what y'all get. I never really tried. But when I decided to come back, I said, when I come back, I'm actually going to try. I'm going to set a schedule of when my videos are dropping. Because before then, I was just dropping videos whenever I wanted to drop them. I didn't have any kind of like promo routine. I didn't have like dedicated thumbnail style. Like I didn't have consistent artwork. Like I didn't have a logo. Like I was like, you know what? I'm going to try. I'm going to get official art done. So the masterswordmusic logo I got some art I got officially done that I paid for. I came up with a schedule of when I was going to release videos and what I was going to release, how I was going to do it, how I was going to do promo. Like I'm going to give this a full-hearted effort and actually try. And I think that's, of course, that's when things change for me. But MSM as a whole, at one point, it was just something I was just like, you know what? It's a cool idea, but I just didn't have it in me. But then that moment, I started having regrets that I never really gave it a fair try. And that I was walking away from it based on, I have given effort. You're walking away from this like you tried and failed, but did you really try?
I see.
And then when I looked at myself, I was like, no, I didn't really try. It just seemed like I was trying, but it's going to seem like I'm being arrogant. And this is a problem I always ran into, is that people think I'm arrogant, but I'm just being honest. Like what I was doing originally on my channel was easy.
And I get where you're going with it, because
like it was easy. Like people look at it like, man, you were doing so good. It was so amazing. It was blah, 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 blah. But people don't realize how much effort I was not putting into it.
Yeah.
Like I really wasn't, it was easy. Like what I was doing back then was easy. And what I do now is not so easy.
I see.
Because now I'm dropping videos every single week. I'm putting more effort into the kind of music I make and how I develop it. Because back then I was literally just taking remixes and just rapping over them. No song format, no themes, no nothing. It's just, all right, this is a Sonic the Hedgehog song about Sonic the Hedgehog on a Sonic the Hedgehog beat. It's not that hard. Like it's just Sonic's fast, so say something about him being fast, put it on a beat, and move on. And then do a video with Sonic the Hedgehog in the background, and I'm just standing there in front of a green screen. I said, all right, cool, done.
Yeah,
like,
I get what you mean, because I've heard a lot of other creators that are like, oh, I should be getting these numbers, or I should be growing so much quicker. But really, if you sat down and had a real talk with yourself, you would quickly notice that you're just giving the bare minimum.
Yeah, and that's what I was giving, the bare minimum. And what bare minimum to me, to other people may not seem bare minimum. Because it's like, man, you actually did it. You're putting out videos and da-da-da-da-da. But it's like, I know what I'm capable of. Like, I know that I can do more. And I know that I can be better.
And if you walk away, you want to feel like I gave it.
I walked away because I tried.
Yeah, like you actually
Like at this point, if I decided to walk away, I would not have any regrets. Because I know I put in work.
You put in the work.
I put in hours and hours of work. Hours editing, hours recording, writing, mixing, mastering, learning my craft. Like, can't nobody tell me that I did not give it a full course effort.
Yeah.
And that is what drove me to come back. Because I was like, I don't want to walk away from this knowing that I didn't really try. So
yeah, it's really interesting because when you compare YouTube to like a regular job, it shares similarities because you should treat it almost like a career ladder. Like instead of just focusing and crunching numbers, what are you getting out of it? Have you grown from it? Have you evolved? Have you learned from it?
yeah, for me, that wasn't really based on numbers. Because like I said, number wise, my original channel actually had more subscribers than I have now. But I wasn't getting no views. So like, yeah, the numbers look good, but nobody's watching.
Yeah, there's zero engagement.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody's commenting. It's like nobody's becoming. There was no community built. It was just numbers getting bigger.
Yeah.
Whereas
you start
now,
to question yourself, why is it getting bigger and there's no engagement?
yeah. But now, like, even though my channel is technically smaller than it used to be, I'm actually happier because people are engaging. People reach out to me and want to work with me. People want to interview me on their podcast. I've done speaking engagements now.
Yeah.
Like people actually care. And even it's just more than numbers getting bigger, because like I said, my previous numbers was technically more.
Yeah.
But now, well, besides streaming, but that's a different point. At that point, I wasn't really doing music streaming. But on the music streaming side, that just made me see even more that people were actually engaging, because people were actually going to these platforms and checking out my music.
Interesting.
Because at first it just lived on YouTube and that's it. It's just YouTube and that's it. That's it. Now there's Spotify, there's Apple, there's all these platforms where my music is accessible and people are actually listening there. People like I've said this to you before, but I don't know if I've ever said this publicly. YouTube is actually probably like my 6th biggest platform. Like Spotify is bigger, Apple is bigger. Like all the music platforms actually do more numbers than my YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's just like that matters to me more because people are actually listening to it for music.
Yeah, because they have to search you.
And it's not about a video. You know what I'm saying? There's no
Yeah.
video. It's like, oh, people are watching video because it's a video. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see something. I want to look. But if you want to listen to music, you go to Spotify and all that. You hear music. And that is what's more important to me, was the music than the video. Like the video was just a vehicle to get people to listen to the music. So I'm more happy with people just like, I just want to hear the music. I don't care about the video. I just want to hear the music.
Yeah.
Because that's what's important to me.
Gotcha.
So, you know, that's pretty much my answer.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Follow up. What is one thing from the past and in the present that you're grateful for?
In the past and the present that I'm grateful for. This is going, you got me getting in my cliche.
Well, I mean, I just had to ask.
I am grateful for all of my past mistakes.
Okay.
I am grateful for every mistake I've ever made in my past because it made me who I am today. And I know that sounds weird to a lot of people, but I wouldn't be who I am and where I am if I had not made those mistakes. Had I done everything perfectly and my life would be very different than what it is, and I would not want that because I love my life now. And that would be the present. The thing that I'm present for, once again, I'm going to get super cliche, it's my family. Out of all the music I've created, all the content I've made, all the friends I've made along the way, all the things I've done, all the places I've gone, all the things I've seen, don't even come close to me having a family. Like my 2 boys who I love to death, my wife who is the center of my world. Like, here we go. People may not understand. And honestly, I don't care if you don't understand. But the lights, the camera, the action, it all fades at some point. At some point, nobody's going to care about my videos. Nobody's going to care about my music. Nobody's going to remember who I am. If I took my YouTube channel down today, in a couple months, people had moved on. Now, probably not even that long.
Probably
A couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Give it a week or two. Everybody to move
on to the next.
But the one thing that will always be there is my family. My son is going to look at me every single day like, hey, Dad. My other son is going to look at me every day, hey, Dad. My wife is going to, hey, husband. That is my purpose. And that means more to me than this podcast, than the music, than the videos, than the cons, it's just the moments that I treasure most is being here with my family and supporting my family and working hard to make sure that my family has a good life. So, yeah, that is past mistakes, present family.
Nice. I was wondering where you were going with it, but interesting. It's been really interesting. Okay. So what is one thing that has surprised you the most that 5 years ago you would have never thought of even doing?
That's a lot of things.
Well, I didn't put a limit. Well, I said, to be fair, what is one thing? But
all right, I'm going to cheat.
Okay.
I'm going to cheat a little bit. And I'm going to say living life.
Okay.
Because, and what I mean by that is, before, I had not experienced a lot of things.
Okay.
All I ever did was work to live and live to work.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I was doing. I was working to live and I was living to work. And I've had a couple trips here and there and blah, blah, blah. Most of them were work trips, to be honest.
Yeah.
And
business trips.
Yeah, business trips and stuff like that. But it's like I never really got to really see new things and do new things. Like, for example, going to the opera. Never been to an opera before in my life. You took me to my first opera. You took me to a lot of my first things.
Which was exciting.
You took me to my first museum. Like, I've never been to a museum. I've never been to an art gallery. I've never been on a train.
Yes. I've never been on a train like that.
Yeah, we did that for our son's birthday.
It was
we
exciting.
got on the train because he loves trains. So we got on the train. I've never done that before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've gotten to live my life. And honestly, part of that is me not going as hard on YouTube and content creation as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I kind of like, at one point I was doing 2 videos a week. Cut that in half, 1 video a week.
Yeah.
And I just kind of slowed down the process, and that's given me more time to live my life. Excuse me. So like that, I feel like living my life is something I never thought. And it's weird to say because I didn't even know what living life was. I thought I was living life because I'm alive. Yeah. I'm here. I have a life.
You wake up every day.
Yeah.
You go to work.
But I didn't.
Yeah.
I had no life whatsoever. I haven't even begun to live life. And here I am at 40 years old. Yeah, that's right. I said it. I'm 40. I know I look good for my age. At 40 years old, just beginning to actually live my life. Yeah. And you said something very similar to me too. That, like, since we've been together, we've done so much and seen so much and gone so many places and done so many things. Like, we went to, what was it? Not Kentucky. Where did we go?
To our most recent trip.
No, where did we go for our wedding?
Oklahoma.
I ain't never been to Oklahoma.
We went all the way to Oklahoma.
I went to Oklahoma to get married.
And there's many beautiful places here in Texas, but that's where we decided.
I ain't never been to Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? Like, just crazy stuff like that. I ain't never been to, what was the thing you took? The game box.
Oh, yeah, the immersive game box.
Yeah, I ain't never done nothing like that.
Yeah.
I ain't never been to a video game orchestra.
Yeah. Our Stardew Valley Symphony.
Like, there's just so, it's so much. I literally cannot name it all because I'll be here all day.
Yeah.
And even new foods. Like, you've introduced me to foods I've never eaten before. Like, now I'm a mofongo fan. Give me some mofongo in this here.
We've eaten so many weird things.
Like, I never even knew about Puerto Rican culinary stuff. Now I'm like, yeah, I know about all that. Give me all that. Give me the pasteles, the mofongo. Make sure you put some sofrito.
You made my mom proud.
Yeah. But living life, man. I never thought that life could be this good.
Interesting. I was gonna ask you something. You asked me before.
Go for it.
So it's 2 questions because I want an answer.
Do your thing.
You asked me if there's one place you can visit before you die. Which one would it be? I thought it would be Japan. You said no. So I want to know where. What's this one place?
And once I say it, you're going to be like, oh.
Okay.
But I do want to see Japan. Japan is, because the reason why she said that is because usually my answer for that question would be Japan.
Yeah.
Because I love Japan. I love Japanese culture.
Which surprised me.
I love Japan. But there's one place before that I would love to go before I died.
Okay. So this is on your bucket list. I'm like, even if you couldn't go to Japan, this is the one.
Yeah. If I had to pick between these two, I would pick the other one.
Oh. Gotcha.
Like I would love to do both. Like the goal is to do both. But if somebody said you can only do one, which one would you do?
You would choose this one over
Japan. Yes.
Okay. Now I'm definitely interested. I want to know where.
Nigeria.
Oh, that makes sense now.
See, I told you once I said it would make sense. For those of you who may not be aware, that I am half Nigerian, and I have never actually been. I've never seen, the land of half of my birth. Mm-hmm. So that is one place I would love to see, like to get in touch with that part of me. Unfortunately, it is on I'll just say it's on my father's side of the family.
Yeah.
And
you had a falling out.
Yeah, me and my father don't have a relationship. It's not even that we have a good or a bad relationship. We just don't have a relationship.
Yeah, just falling out. You're like,
there's
not really a reason.
There's no, we have a good relationship or bad. There's just no relationship.
Yeah.
And I've never got to really get in touch with that side of who I am. And I would like to. I would like to just go there one time just to breathe that air and just to see what that part of me is.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Cool. Okay, and last but not least, drum roll, please. Okay, this is going to sound so cliche. You asked me this last question, but I'm going to flip it. Okay. So you said if there was a new content creator, like what advice I would give them. Cool. That sounds amazing. But what I really want to ask is if someone just came to you, like let's say Jay, to use an example, someone around that age, that it just is asking you for life advice, and you're trying to prepare them, set them on the right path, what would you tell them?
Just for life in general.
Just for life in general. We're not talking about how to be a YouTuber, content creator. Like we're literally talking about like your older self with all the experience you have gathered, with how much you've lived. Like what would be that advice that you would give to all those young people out there?
Actually, I know the answer to that, and it's pretty simple and it's pretty straightforward. And you're gonna be like, dang. But the one thing that I would say to anybody who wants to live their life, who wants to be happy, who wants to find happiness, who wants to get rich, who wants to be a content creator, who wants to do music, if you want to do anything in life, no matter what it is, how big, how small, how dumb, how crazy, how smart, how ridiculous sounding, no matter what it is, all you got to do is this one thing, and you can walk away from that situation happy every single time. Okay. And it's a very simple thing. It's just crazy. Like
I feel like you're writing a song. I don't know why this felt like it's
it might be this
simple thing.
This might be a song. This is the key to life. Yeah, there we go. That's the name of the song. The key to life and everything is to always bet on yourself. Always believe in you. It's that simple. And the reason I say that is because if you bet on yourself, if you believe in you, whether it works out or not, you'll be happy because you did what you wanted to do.
Facts.
Perfect example. And I know people are probably tired of me saying the story.
You sound like the grandpa.
But I don't care. Me moving to Texas. That's something that I did on my own terms. It could have went good. Thank God it did. But it could have went bad.
Yeah.
But either way, I would have been happy because I did it on my own terms. It was my choice.
Yeah.
I can't look at nobody else. I can't blame nobody else.
Yeah.
All
Can't
I
blame
can
me.
do is look at myself and say, you did that.
Yeah.
You got your tail on that plane. You flew all the way to Texas to be with this woman.
Yeah.
You did that.
Yeah. 100% correct.
And it was the best decision I've made in my entire life. The one time that I actually bet on me, didn't listen to what nobody else had to say, didn't care what nobody else had to say. When I actually believed in me and myself and what I could do, I made the greatest decision I've ever made in my life. So I would tell everybody out there, always believe in yourself. Always bet on you. Because whether you win or lose, it's on you.
Okay. I'm actually really happy I finally got to ask you these questions. Were you expecting any of this?
Not at all.
Really?
I wasn't expecting it to get on my deep swag today.
Well, I actually enjoyed hearing, especially one of those questions, because I was like, oh dear God, this creator question is going to be so hard, because I don't even know if I want to hear the answer. But you actually surprised me with the answer. Yeah. I learned quite a bit today. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as well, part 1 and part 2, where you got to know us a little bit better, get to know your host, get to know your co-host a little bit better, know what we're all about, and why we do what we do here on this show. At this podcast. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to not only to search for us and listen to season 1, season 2, season 3, but just taking the time to sit down and listen to this episode. As always, I want to remind you guys to always reset and zap
or TeeJay.
Yeah, for the week. I will catch y'all next time.
Peace.
Bye. Yeah. Can we go to Japan?
Let's make a stop by Nigeria on the way.
Yeah.